So hello guys, how are you doing? So many of you have waited so long for this car. We finally have the RS, the Skoda Octavia RS, and you can already see by that interior that this is the new model, and it's the petrol version with 245 HP. Actually, once I sat in the car, I was truly amazed by how good the inside quality is. I mean, you can already see that this Alcantara here with the stitching looks almost like in a BMW M2 CS, which is of course not the same feel, but at least let's say from the looks and from the first appearance, this is quite premium. Also, I like the dashboard and also the dials in there, because I think the the clusters are very understandable and have a very nice look. But today, of course, we are going to get out on the Autobahn. We'll be using the drift box. Don't wonder that it's here, because I need to put the cable in the back, and of course measure the time that it takes to 100, and of course also 100 to 200. Again, this car, similar to the Golf 8 GTD that we just tested, sits on 18-inch winter tires, and specifically the winter tire topic is something that will influence the time. So I don't expect a very good number to 100, which is likely slower than what the factory is claiming, because those tires just don't get the grip going, and also the tarmac is a bit damp this morning. So yeah, don't, let's say, count on the 0 to 100 time too much. We put everything in sport and put the ESC into the sport mode, which enables this kind of launch control, but of course is not as, let's say, slippery as if you would turn the traction control off. So let's now see how fast the car goes from 100 to 200. We managed to do some pretty nice times. I did not expect that the 0 to 100 time, as said in the beginning, was that good, because we actually managed to do a 6.6 seconds on the drift box here, and I think that is a very, very good time, considering the fact that we only have those winter tires on the car. Could have been a lot worse, honestly, because the launch control works quite effective. Secondly, the number of 100 to 200 was between 15.5 and 16.4, more or less, in that direction, depending on the run, and of course probably also the wind and the slope that we had in the runs. So I would say around 16 seconds is a realistic time, 100 to 200, which puts it almost on pair with the Golf 8 GTI, which of course is a lot lighter, but also had the manual transmission in our run. So as said, I mean, this car more or less is a Golf 8 GTI sedan, if you want to call it like that. Of course, it's longer, it is a bit heavier, but it has the same ingredients and shares the same platform, so that's why also similar numbers are coming out. Yeah, as said, very amazed by the interior feel and quality. This feels like a very, very comfortable, but also a bit sporty long distance cruising car. So if you want to do long distance Autobahn rides, specifically also with the family, with the Combi, which is coming later also out, I think that is a very, very nice car, and I can only recommend it. Also, I have the feeling that the quality is better than in the Seat models, in the latest Cupra models that we tested. So if you are a fan of interior quality, maybe this car is more the direction you want to go to than the Cupra. The Cupra, of course, is the car that has more sound to it, which is more extreme from the pops and bangs perspective. This car, from an exterior perspective, doesn't have a lot of sound, only interior sound, and that's why probably that is the difference of those those two cars. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you also enjoy all the stuff that we will upload in parallel on Instagram with some nice photos of this car from the exterior and some nice video reels. And yeah, tune in for the next cars as well, of course.